What's going on YouTube? It's Rock from Rock Shop. I just want to do a quick haul video. We're going to get right into it without further interruptions. Okay, if you don't know who I am, my name is Rocco. I'm an online seller. I've been selling on eBay for 3 years and make a full-time living out of it. And I'm going to show you what I picked up within, I believe, the past week. There are a couple items that may be a little bit older, so let's get right into it. These I paid $6 for these. There's a reason why. You just look and see they're just a regular plain pair of Lees, but I believe these are vintage. They have the Talon zipper on them. I'm going to see if I can zone into that zipper and you can see it. Can you see that? Zone in and out? Probably not. See now. There it is. The zipper will say Talon on it sideways, and it will say 42 right here in this area right there. So that means that they're from the 70s and they're a little bit older and they're a little more desirable. These are in pretty good shape. There's no rips, and the denim is just like, the denim's really made really well from back then. So maybe like $30 or $40. Some of them go for a little bit more depending on how old they are. The gripper zipper is the zipper that you want to look for because that's older. That's like, I believe, like 50s or 60s. Some of the Talon zippers can go back as far as, I think, somewhere in the 70s, and then YKK kind of took over the zipper industry, and then a lot of companies started making their own zippers like Lee and Levi's. Because now when you look at a pair of Levi's, they have the Levi, I believe it's not a flag. What is it called? I forget what the symbol for the Levi. It's like I think they're supposed to be wings on the back of a pair of Levi's. Like here's a pair right here. They're supposed to be like wings. This little, the arch, it kind of goes like zoop and zoop. Okay, so here's a pair of Rustlers. These are older too. The only reason why I picked these up, I usually don't pick Rustler up. Rustler is not that kind of brand that I would normally pick up. I believe I took a chance on these. They were probably, I think they were half off, so I think they were $3. I may have paid $6 for them, but they're stone washed and that's really desirable. They have like a star on them on the zipper, and I wasn't sure about that zipper, and I didn't have time to look it up, so I kind of just went with my intuition. I was like, okay, these are probably older. First of all, if they're stone washed, 9 times out of 10 they are old. They're probably at least from the 80s. Okay, so then I got another pair of vintage jeans. These are, see, now these say Levi's on the tab, so they're probably from the 80s or 90s. See, they make their own zippers, but these are orange tab. They have an orange tab on them, so I know they're old. So yeah, Levi's is a very collectible pair of jeans. They're very collectible, and people collect them, so I pick them up. These, I don't know if I showed you, these are called brush pants. They're like hunting, whatever you want to call them, but I picked these up for like $1.50. They're a vintage safety back. They're vintage. They sell for like 30 bucks. I figured for $1.50 I can definitely flip $1.50, so I could probably take an offer for 20 or 25 and it will be a quick flip. So I picked those up. And yesterday everything was $2 at this place. It's called Wags to Riches. They do stuff for dogs, like they wash them and cut their nails and whatever you want to call that. But it's kind of like a mix between a dog and a thrift store. Like, it's crazy. But this was, I think this is pronounced Etney Agner. I seen this before, but I was like, for $2, You know, I can't pass up on it. It's a women's overcoat, like trench coat, kind of like Burberry type of deal, but I checked it out. I took it to the window. If you're not sure about something, try to get good lighting and make sure that the item that you're buying, it doesn't have holes in it, it doesn't have stains everywhere. So my kids are not listening and they're running around upstairs and making noise. So this has a pen mark on it. I did not see that. This is a good brand. I might be able to get that out. It's called Athleta. Very good brand, very expensive. This is really soft. It has a pen mark on it right up in the corner. I'm going to try to get that out. But this sweater will probably sell for 30 or more, and it was only $2. So that's definitely a brand you guys want to look out for. Okay, they did have a couple other items there. This is a blazer. Whenever you see the metal buttons, it has the metal, and these are like not silver, but I don't know what you would call it. Almost like maybe a pewter or something like that, but whatever. It wasn't a big brand. Yeah, it was a Michael Kors. I might be able to get 40 or 50 for this. So $2. I wasn't gonna pass that up. It's only $2. There was another one there. This one was, what was this one? This was the chaps. See, I don't pick up the chaps because they don't sell for anything. They only sell for like 25 bucks. So normally blazers are like $7, $5. It's just not worth it to pick something up. But I did pick this one up because of the gold buttons. It's wool, 100% wool, and it's a vintage. It's a chaps Ralph Lauren. So I'll get a little bit more for this, like 40 or 50. And I've seen a pair of jeans. Earl jeans are okay. They're not where they used to be. I was thinking about putting these back. They're not really bling. They're just kind of, they have the thick stitch. But they seem like they're a little stretched out maybe. So I'll probably just move them quick. It was probably a bad buy. So I got this Donnie Brasco leather. This is made by the Leather Shop from Sears. Vintage. It's lined. It's got the what's that lining called? Not alpaca, but it's just like a fleece lining. It might be wool. I'm not really sure, but it was only $2. I really don't do jackets. I didn't kind of want it to stay away from them right now, but it's a cool brown color. It was in really good shape. It just needs to be wiped down in certain areas. The buttons seem to be all good. It has the leather buttons on it. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little blazer type of jacket. So maybe like 40 or 50 bucks for that. I picked up this outfit. It was brand new with tags. It was only $2. It's not a very good brand. It's not the type of brand that I really want to share. That, oh, pick this brand up. It's just a regular brand. But it was brand new with tags, and some of them, T Milano, I think it's called, some of them were selling for like 40, 60. So it was a whole suit pant outfit. So here's the pants. It's belted. You want to put that in your title for something like this, and it's a decent size. It's like a plus size basically. 18W, that's plus size, so they're pretty big. That's a bonus, them being a big size. So I can probably ask a little bit more for that. And we got Alfred Dunner. This I've been passing up over and over, but it was $2 for blazers. The only reason why I picked this up because these are the only blazers I do well in the women's category are the ones that are embroidered and the ones that have the metal button. The blue metal button blazers always do well for me, like Brooks Brothers, any brand, it really doesn't matter. Okay, I got a suit. I got a three-piece suit. There's the vest and the pants. I'll try to get through this quick without really just, you know, some things I don't really have to show. They're kind of unnecessary. Not a very good brand. It's Jeffrey Bean. But anytime you see a three-piece suit and you can get it, I was under the impression that it's not a blazer, it's a suit. So I was thinking that it was only going to be $2. But I think I ended up paying $7 for these suits. I can definitely get my money for that suit because it's in perfect condition. It was like just dry cleaned I can get it probably at least 50 or 60 for that suit. So I'm definitely make money off of $7. And then here's another one, another suit. This one was Ralph Lauren. So not the highest end brand, but anytime you see the green label, you don't necessarily need to jump for it. But if there's certain qualities, like a suit, if you can get a suit cheap enough, I suggest getting them less than $7. But like 5 or under is pretty good because you'll make a little bit of money. And I got a couple more tweeds, even though we're not really experiencing winter. So this one was a brand I never heard of, but it was only $2. Traditions, but it's just a nice houndstooth. Anytime you see that design like that scribble, whatever, that's houndstooth. Scribble, scrabble, yeah. I make up my own words for Scrabble, yo. And this is not necessarily, it may be some Torp, yeah. It may be some type of houndstooth. I'm not sure what it is, but it was just another tweed. It was only $2. It has the leather buttons, your basic blazer, or sport coat. It's vintage. It's got the skeleton lining in it. Let's see if we can get this right. Come on, Rock. You can do it. Shefford by Anderson Little. Anderson Little is a really old company. It was a really old like Sears, but it's made in USA. It's 100% wool. There's your seal of wool. And that's all I have for you. I just wanted to show you a couple things that I picked up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it if you can. And I hope this was a good experience and you learned a little something, maybe a brand that you've never heard of, and go out and get that money.